So the Book of Boba episode 4 dropped a couple days ago, because it's Friday right now as I'm recording this. You know, I find it really interesting that the 2 episodes that I like the most out of this series so far are not directed by Robert Rodriguez. This episode was great. Could have done without that kitchen scene, the wannabe General Grievous. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna dig right in. There will be spoilers. Just a heads up. So I saw the episode twice, because when I saw it the first time and they were doing the flashback scene, I was like, man, really? Like, I don't think I really need to know how Boba got his ship. He got it back, okay, whatever. Do I need to see it? Not really. I don't really want to waste all this time seeing it. But, you know, that part aside, I think the most important thing is that the conversations between Fennec Shand and Boba Fett, we get some interesting perspective on where Boba is at mentally. You know, there was a line that was spoken where Fennec Shand says, you know, the Sand People made you soft. And Boba Fett responds in, no, they made me strong. But I wish that he had said, the Sand People made me wise. You know what I mean? Like, he's a lot more methodical and thought out than a lone gunman just blasting away at every chance he gets. It's funny because that's what I wanted when I heard this show was coming out. It was just a lone gunman just blasting his way through everybody. But it's interesting that we get this other side of him, and I'm glad that finally it was said via dialogue that his 6 years with the Sand People has changed him quite a lot. You know, but then we still get that hint of old Boba where I thoroughly enjoyed it, but where when he gets his ship back, he just blasts every single one of the biker gang, just kills them all. No hesitation, just wiped them all out. I'm hoping we get to see some more of that in the final 3 episodes. I liked him going back to the Sarlacc pit. I thought it was dead, but apparently not. So, you know, now it's actually dead. He cuts it in half with his seismic charge, and he's looking for his armor. So he gets messed up from the acid again. That explains why it's taken him so long to heal, I guess. You know, now he's done healing. He's all finished. So no more flashbacks, I guess, huh? You know, I thought for sure we were going to see Daniel Logan, but I guess they were only going to focus on ever since he got out of the Sarlacc pit. I thought they were going to go further back than that, but I guess not. That's all good, I guess. I was hoping for some Daniel Logan and maybe some Cad Bane in there, but it's all good. Oh, you know, that would be interesting. That would be interesting. You know, I'm jumping ahead here. I'm jumping all over the place in what I'm talking about. But, you know, at the very end of the episode, that he needs to hire some muscle, and we get Mando's theme. So, hint, hint, Mando's coming to help him out. Along the many characters I would love to see, Dengar, Bosk, all these classic characters that he was around come back and help him. That would be interesting if Cad Bane showed up. Now, it's likely because he was technically still alive now that we know from Bad Batch series. So that would be really cool. I mean, I wonder if they would do that. I will say there's one little thing that I'm a little hesitant about, is that Mando coming in and then upstaging Boba in Boba's show. Because, you know, we really haven't seen Boba fire a shot at all in this series out of his blaster, other than the most recent flashback, but we already saw that. I don't know, you know, it's just he hasn't fired a shot yet in my eyes, and it's just like, dude, you know, what are we doing? Another thing I wanted to mention was the Cyberpunk kids. When he goes to repair Fennec Shand after, you know, Mando season 1 or whatever, you know, I still believe that those guys belong on Coruscant, but it was a little better this time around compared to the last episode. I really liked the head mechanic guy, I guess I can call him that was repairing Fennec. I don't know why. He had a really good charismatic personality, and plus I liked his detachable arm that had a bunch of tools and stuff. I don't know, I liked that. I thought that was cool. We saw Chrysanthemum again. I like that he joined up with Boba pretty quickly. When Boba calls him, you know, mate outside of the saloon or whatever you want to call it, I felt like they knew each other before. You know, it almost seemed like they had some kind of history. But then again, I don't know. Sometimes the looks that they give each other, you know, tells me that they're figuring each other out. So I'm not sure how their whole dynamic. But I like that he's part of Boba's team now. But most importantly, I liked that he ripped that Trandoshan's arm off. That was great. That whole fight was awesome. I loved how he's just sitting there and he's just pissed off looking at those Trandoshans, you know, like this age-old war that they have between each other, you know, and he's just itching to just hurt somebody. And that was a good redemption scene for me, because I just didn't like the fight in episode 3. I like the moment that Fennec Shand had on the on Boba's ship's ramp, you know, as they're trying to get the ship out of the palace. Her choreography and her action and all that stuff spot on, excellent. So yeah, this one was kind of quick, I think, for me. I feel like I got everything I wanted to talk about. So I enjoyed this one. This one was fun. I really like where the story is going. Everything's fleshing out well, I feel like. You know, his whole talk with the criminal underworld on Tatooine, and we're learning a lot about how things are run there. You know, I like that. You know, I'm curious if anybody's gonna cross him and team up with the Pikes to go against him, even though they made that deal with him. I don't know. We're gonna see where things go. We got 3 more episodes, and you know, we're probably not gonna get any more flashbacks, so there's quite a lot more story to tell, I guess. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. I'm really excited for episode 5 now. I was a little worried about episode 4 coming out of episode 3 with the cyberpunk kids. You know, I'm kind of glad we didn't really see them in this episode. So yeah, all in all, excellent. I enjoyed it. A lot of fun. All right, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys later.